Hello. Hey Lux. Hey
Hey,
Said.
hey,
It's already chat.
that side there, we got Tina there, fantastic.
Lovely.
And we've got two Dunkins and two Luxes.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's true.
we look scary in that poster. I mean, at least I do. You don't.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I mean,
I look like a school teacher yelling at students. Hey, Dan, good to have you.
hello.
People are telling us where they're joining us from. Joining from. Do you want to kick off a map, Duncan?
Yeah, sure, of course. Give me a second.
It's almost a ritual for us now, right? You kick it off to the
Yeah.
map and ask people where they're
You
joining
should.
from.
You should. Do you see what cool thing that Said just did recently with the maps?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I attended a session yesterday where he done that. And we thank you, folks. I mean, one of the purposes of running the stream is to test multi-streaming on different places.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people on Kick, you got people on YouTube, you got people on LinkedIn. And please, yes, just let us know where you're joining from, so we check if this is working. If you did it already, please do it again if you don't mind. Yeah. Where are you joining us from?
We have Tokyo.
Is this?
Who's joining us from Tokyo? Lux Tina's Tokyo, Japan.
I think that is aspirational. Yes, I think people are just. Someone asked me once, do we actually track the IP addresses? And short answer on that is no. It's just like declare where you're coming up from. So you could say you're in Tokyo or in Hogwarts, and both works. So.
Yeah.
Tina's flying faster than a SpaceX rocket right now between Tokyo and the UK.
I mean, he's having fun. I mean, she's having fun. So we have Peter from England.
Yep.
Lovely. Arkansas.
You know, here's an interesting thing. I think we saw Jellerina type hello from Calcutta with a typo in Calcutta.
Yeah.
But Shrimalive reads the CAALCUTTA and automatically takes it into Kolkata, which is the new name for the city of Calcutta. For those of you not familiar with India, we love to rename our cities. So Calcutta became Kolkata, Chennai, Madras became Chennai,
Yes.
Bombay became Mumbai,
Yeah.
Bangalore became Bengaluru.
Is there any more?
Cochin became Kochi.
Yes.
Trivandrum, Thiruvananthapuram, lots, yeah. I guess to some extent it's also reverting to old names.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tina is seriously in New York City and humorously in Hogwarts and kind of in between from Tokyo. Are you flipping the map and doing that?
Yeah. I was just showing. Did you spot out this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Super cool.
That's pretty cool, actually. And oh gosh, okay, you're on Greenland, which is now very soon going to be part of the United States, as per certain someone, you know who.
Okay. While I saw do you realize that Tina wrote SFO and it came up as San Francisco, California? Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah, even the abbreviation, huh?
Yep, absolutely.
We have Said from Dortmund. I hope I'm not, is that correct pronunciation unless I got it wrong? Because it's German accent, right? Dortmund? Okay.
All right, we got Angie in Shillong. We got our tribe. This is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Duncan, do we challenge ourselves to do this in half an hour today?
Let's do it. Okay, we're already 5 minutes in. Perfect.
Let's do it. Why do we need to wrap this up soon? What's the reason? What's happening at your end?
Okay. My end, well, my aunt is turning 58 and it's her birthday today. So we're going to have a short family dinner. So we're going to...
she's not going to be thrilled about you revealing her age publicly on every streaming channel.
Well, it's not like which aunt. Nobody knows. I have a couple of aunts, right?
You are landing yourselves in hot water, my friend.
It's okay. It's all right. I don't think so. She's watching the stream. If she is, then maybe I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, then. How about we get right into the nitty gritty? Start?
Let's do it. Yep.
Okay, cool, guys. You know the format, right? We'll be asking a few questions. And you know what? Let's do that for the second one. We skipped one since we ran ad hoc. Okay. So just type it in the chat. What do you think the answer is? The question is, what was the main reason for NVIDIA's significant stock decline following DeepSeek's AI's announcement? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Wait, let me just remove this overlay. Yeah.
So the options are: 1, DeepSeek AI model could lower demand for NVIDIA chips. 2 is DeepSeek accused NVIDIA of stealing their AI algorithms. Interesting. 3, NVIDIA announced a shift from AI to developing smart toaster, of course. Investors believe that NVIDIA was secretly funding DeepSeek. Wow.
Crazy,
Right.
crazy options, right?
Crazy. How do you come up with these options?
Well, it's more so about, like, I was trying to think of a way to get in like a bit of humor in there. And I was just thinking about how to go about that. So I was just doing a bit of research. Of course, news articles don't really say much when it comes to humor, but then when you look at social media and what the people are talking about, and then that's where you get all these ideas from.
Yeah. Today's New York Times, the business page, the cover story is a huge picture of a screenshot of DeepSeek.
Yeah.
And saying, I think China or DeepSeek's a mic drop moment, which is exactly what it is. Have you played around with DeepSeek?
No, not yet. Honestly, I've not gotten the chance to, but I really want to after hearing so much about it.
Oh gosh,
I will.
crazy. And the thing is, unlike OpenAI, since DeepSeek shows how it's thinking, it's pretty crazy. So I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I actually, as answers roll in, right? Okay, we got a 1 is winning and 2 and 4 are kind of neck to neck. I'm going to wait to see if 2 or 4, one of them win. 2 is funny. I'm surprised nobody is going for the most obvious answer there, which is number 3, because I mean, they all need the bread. They all need the bread for AI. So smart toaster makes total sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I was trying yesterday. I said, should Stream Alive focus on educators, or I asked some question like that, and I said, or gamers, right? Which one should we focus on first? And show me your reasoning and thinking in the style of the dude from Big Lebowski.
Okay,
and it actually did that. It said the dude sips on a white Russian, sits in the corner of his rug and contemplates which of this and thinks it is this, and says, no, perhaps this is the reason, and actually gave me a thing into how it's thinking, which is those thinking traces are pretty powerful, right?
Yeah. I mean, it helps with like trying to understand the accuracy of what it's saying as well. If it gives you the thinking behind it, because ChatGPT doesn't do that, right? Yeah. Okay, how about we show the answer then, since we've got a couple of answers, and it's a tie between 1 and 4. Very surprising. Okay, and the right answer is number 1. DeepSeek AI model could lower demand for NVIDIA chips. So it seems that ChatGPT also, like, am I getting this wrong? But it uses NVIDIA chips to power that.
I mean, everybody uses NVIDIA chips right now.
I see. So that's why DeepSeek AI model, right? That's why there's a huge stock drop, right? I think so. It was like 20 billion, or how much was it? That's just for the billionaire himself, right? I forgot what his name. Huang. What is his full name?
Jensen Huang. But no, I think the total market cap dropped by I can't remember the number, but more than 500, some crazy number, 600 billion or something. But the reason is these guys have shown you can get similar results with a lesser number of chips and infrastructure and hardware.
Yeah.
Which then makes you question: do you need so many chips and infrastructure and hardware, right? And the other thing is, apparently a lot of NVIDIA chips were banned or not allowed to be sold into China, but that was the other thing. They use other chips. They manage to get NVIDIA chips. So all of it points towards the hardware may not be as much as is required, but it's interesting times.
I see. Well, Dan thinks otherwise, though. Unless there's a bit of a latency issue. I don't know. Are we missing something? Is the news hiding something from us that Dan knows?
The nation wants to know, Dan. Tell us what it is in the chat.
Okay, in the meanwhile, let's go to the next question then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tina, thank you for testing that. That's great to know. Yes, that if you type the option or you type the number, or you do both, all of them work. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, next question. Pop culture question. Why did Martha Stewart not host Saturday Night Live after release from prison? Conspiracy.
It's amazing how she manages to stay in the news all the time by doing something or the other. She's a master of figuring out the news cycles,
Yeah, that's true. But unfortunately, she skipped Saturday Night Live. What do you think the reason is? Number one, she was launching a new line of prison-themed home decor. Number two, her parole officer restricted her from hosting the show. Number three, she declined, stating she preferred Sunday morning live. Or sorry, that's number three. And number four is the show's producers felt her cooking segments were too edgy.
I'm looking forward to the new avatar of our quizzes.
Yeah.
With more visual stuff and everything. Martha Stewart. Okay, so this is maybe a little bit more of a US specific question, right? Martha Stewart is not as much a household name as she is over here in the US.
Yeah, neither in India either.
Yep.
Okay, guys, just a quick warning. Remember what we were talking about earlier? So this is my aunt we were talking about. Here she is. It seems she's here in the chat. So hello, happy birthday.
I think the only way you can salvage yourself after what you did earlier is by actually singing happy birthday first. So go for it.
I don't know. Listen. No, I'm not saying what. Sing happy
Where's the
birthday.
guitar? Where's your guitar? Pull it out.
Oh, sorry. The guitar is under repair.
You'll be the favorite nephew after playing happy birthday to her on Kick, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I mean, I don't know any other nephew who's done that.
I mean, that is true, but maybe for the end. I'll save it for the end. Cool.
Save for the end.
Yeah. And with a bang.
Gosh. You are in deep trouble, my friend.
It's your birthday. You have to forgive me, please. Okay, so we're getting a couple of answers. I don't know. I'll get an earful later. I'll keep you updated next Thursday, yeah? So make sure you join. I'll give you guys the update.
If you're around, you might be nursing some wounds at that point. Yes.
We'll see. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got a couple of answers in, and majority is 3. Too many comedians were taking off on her.
That is true. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
But the question is SNL Saturday morning live or Sunday morning live on the basis of the question? What's the answer, Donkin?
And the answer is number 2. Her parole officer restricted her from hosting the show. You know, she had some very vulgar comments towards her parole officer, whoever she is. Yeah.
So, unless I got the news wrong, this incident happened in 2005, correct?
Where? This
parole officer restricting her.
Wait, I have to double check. Yeah, if I'm not sure, it's very recent as well. Or
I mean, she announced that this happened now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know the
20 years after it happened. Which is my point about how you stay relevant to the news. I think I read somewhere it happened 20 years ago, which is, gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. From 2005, you're right. Yeah, exactly. It was the year 2005.
And why is it news in 2025, which is just talent in terms of being in the news? I think it's a rare gift.
Yes, that's true. Now I can see why you give her so much praise. I didn't think about it that way. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go to the next question then.
But actually, prison-themed home decor sounds good, right? You should launch a zebra brand or something like that with black and white stripes and everything.
That sounds like a crazy idea, yeah. Really? Prison-themed home decor? Maybe we should ask Sachin to design some, yeah? Just so that we can see whether it's feasible.
And it should only be sold behind bars for very, very obvious reasons. So you have to go to a bar to buy home decor that is zebra-themed. I think we're generating fantastic business ideas. So if any of you listening on this decides to start zebra home decor and sell it only behind bars, we shall send you our Venmo and PayPal accounts for our respective royalties. We accept Bitcoin as well.
Okay, next question is, why did a viral Super Bowl ad debate break out among marketers? Is it number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Number 1.
You should maybe read out the options. Yeah,
sure. Number 1, an AI-generated commercial aired, and no one knew it was fake. Number 2, an ad used subliminal messaging to make people crave pickles. Number 3, spending millions on a 30-second ad is not worth it. And number 4, a Super Bowl ad ended up advertising the wrong product. What sparked debate? Interesting. I think this is getting a bit tougher, don't you think?
I think it is.
Yeah?
I actually don't know the answer on this. I'm waiting to see what the correct answer is. Yeah.
Oh, very surprising. Good.
So you love this background, I see, Duncan. This world map, and where do you get this from? Is this?
Yeah, so our designer, Preeti, she made this for us. And I guess I should ask her to make a couple more so that we'll have some more diversity when it comes to the theme. But we've just been sticking to this for now. But yeah, so Preeti made this and she did an incredible job, honestly, because she did this from scratch.
Oh
Lovely.
wow!
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and since you've publicly thanked her across every network, I think you should ask her for more from the next time.
Yeah.
I would love to use our, the team recently pushed the whole blend, what's the gradient feature,
Ah,
right? Where you can,
yes, yes.
I would love to put a gradient out there and see how it looks because I was playing around with it. It looks very, very cool if I may say so myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Have
haven't.
you tried it?
No, I've not.
It's very funky. Try it out.
Okay, cool. When was the push though? I don't think so. I remember.
That's the problem with our team. They're so talented. They keep pushing things without letting us know. So,
Yeah, exactly. There's so many things that are coming out. It's so hard to keep track. And there's so many ones in the chat. We have Dan, we have Shan.
I thought Dan put a 4 though, and Dan's 4 didn't come through.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, it's only the first answer, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, Dan. Since you put a 1 first. All right. This is. We should explain this. So if you put a 1 first, and let's say you put a 4, and then you see, everybody's putting a 1. You will then change your answer to a 1 because you realize that you put the wrong answer the first time around. So this particular thing, the quiz feature, multiple choice as we call it right now, probably need a better name for it, but it takes the first answer.
Yeah.
So sorry, but the moment you put an answer, it's cast in stone and you can't change your answer afterwards. But here's a little cheat. If you wanted to change your answer, go to some other network. If you're currently typing on YouTube, go to Twitch and answer the same question, and that's allowed. Right?
Yeah, totally. Okay, let's look at the right answer then. And majority is saying 1 except for 17%. So I assume that's like 1 person. And the answer is 3. Spending millions on a 30-second ad is not worth it. So let me give you guys some context. So it seems that just getting space like for a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl costs like $10 million or something, right? So something around that number.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, so people were having debates about how just acquiring that is $10 million, and then after which spending more resources on like creating the actual ad will cost you even much more money for that ad, and everyone's just saying it's not worth it anymore. What do you think? Do you agree? You think Super Bowl is worth it? The Super Bowl ad?
I mean, I used to work in advertising, so I've been on the side of being skeptical about this. But it's interesting, each time there's one of these major industry surges, right? During the .com boom, everybody was trampling over each other trying to get a Super Bowl ad in there.
Yeah.
And during the crypto boom, the same thing happened. Suddenly during Super Bowl, everybody was putting a crypto ad, and there were so many crypto things coming up, every celebrity endorsing it. And yeah, Peter has a very interesting point. We used to do this in our last company at Unmetric. We used to live for the Super Bowl ads each year because we used to capture how they perform on social media and run a report. People will read that report and then come and sign up for Unmetric. So personally, very grateful for the Super Bowl ads. For very, very selfish.
I see.
Thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah.
Well, good to know. At least we know a bit of history from Unmetric.
And we are done. Yes.
Yes. We are seeing your messages. Let's just show you an example down here. Here's your 4 from Kick.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go to the next one then.
This is the 4th question, 5th question? Where are we now?
This is the 4th one.
Okay, how are we on time? So Duncan and I had this challenge. We said we're going to try and do this in half an hour, and then did the math and said, therefore, we need to have finished question 5. If you're in a perfect world in the 15th minute, but considering we will be riffing in the beginning and all, we said, okay, let's allow us up to 20 minutes to finish question 5. And we are starting question 4 at the 20th minute almost. So Duncan, let's go.
You're on time. Okay, cool.
You need more time to atone for all the sins you did with your aunt. So let's go fast.
Yeah, okay. So the next question is, what unexpected element was included in some Stripe employees' layoff notification emails? Was it number 1, a coupon for 10% off their next payment processing fee? Very random. Number 2 is an image of a cartoon duck. Number 3, a playlist listed or titled "Song for the Unemployed." And number 4, a meme saying "Keep calm and find a new job." Oh, that's rough. If it's number 4, that's rough.
Hmm.
Did you hear about this, Lux?
I did. I'm currently
Oh, you-
googling the answer. So.
oh, you're googling the answer. It's wild. It's wild.
Hmm.
I think it's gonna get a bit more difficult as it goes. Because honestly, all 4 of these are pretty like harsh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
look
that's,
about
that's good.
it's either a
Yeah.
coupon for their next payment for Sprite.
That's all. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so we're getting a couple of answers, mostly 4s. Everyone really thinks they would keep calm and find a new job. If it's true, then that's crazy.
Yeah, but a lot of big companies handle layoffs pretty crudely. You know, it's
Yeah.
Facebook's done it pretty badly. Recently, somebody else was in the news yesterday for doing some stupid things as far as layoffs go.
Yeah, what did Facebook do?
They gave it some ridiculous terms when they did it recently, and then promoting outward or some ridiculous term, just corporate gobbledygook.
Yes.
Yeah, empathy's out of the window. Absolutely. I mean, what Tina says is so true over here. You know. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. How do you expect people to be dedicated if you?
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. So,
Yeah,
what's the answer?
Okay, cool. And let's just look at the options. So we have 20% for option 1, 20% for option 2, and 20% for option 3. So it's tied for second place. And most people are seeing 40% for the meme. Crazy. Okay. All right. Let's choose the correct answer. The correct answer is an image of a cartoon duck. So it's wild, right? I don't know how, but there was an accident where I don't remember, but there was a file where they sent as an attachment.
It's pretty crazy.
And it was just like it made things very awkward since it was already layoff email, and then there was a cartoon duck right next to it, so it made it very awkward for all the employees. It was crazy. Do you need to hire George Clooney?
Yeah, he did that movie, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hari, welcome. Hari is a quizzer, by the way.
Oh yeah?
I think he legit quizzer. He's probably smirking at how we're handling the quiz right now, and fortunately he can't speak and unmute himself, and we can't hear what he thinks about us. But Hari, lovely to have you. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you for joining. Okay, cool. Then let's just dive to the next one then.
Let's go on.
Okay. What milestone did I don't know how to pronounce this? I might get it wrong. Kodiak self-driving trucks achieve? Am I getting it right?
Pronunciation, I have no clue. So let's go with Kodiak.
Okay,
I think it's Kodiak. You think it's Kodiak? It is Kodiak.
Okay, fine. Okay, and the options are: number 1, the AI driver was caught arguing with Siri over directions. Number 2, one truck successfully dodged an entire flock of geese. Number 3, a Kodiak truck accidentally beat a Tesla in a street race. Or number 4, they completed their first deliveries without human drivers.
Oh.
Basically saying duck off.
So for stuff like this, we need some kind of horn or some laughing things flying on top. We don't have that on Restream, do we?
Horn? I don't think so. I mean, the only sound effects we have is music that we're playing right now. I mean, we can add a custom sound, but then we have to make sure it's not copyrighted. Remember we had that whole
okay.
issue?
So you gotta pull that up. Yeah.
Unless we make our own duck noises,
Go for it. Go for it, please. Why don't you sing "Happy Birthday" like a duck? And that way you're making Hari happy, you're making your aunt happy, and they're returning. So
I don't know, but that's not making me happy. Yeah. I don't want to be made to a meme later somehow. Okay, so we're getting a couple of answers in. Cool.
AI driver was caught arguing with Siri over directions. One truck successfully dodged an entire flock of geese. A Kodiak truck accidentally beat a Tesla in a street race, and they completed their first deliveries without human drivers. Did you come up with these options?
Well, let's for this one specifically, I did use a bit of help from ChatGPT, but it's very difficult because then he don't really understand like human nature and humor itself. It's quite difficult. So it's more so like just using its help to carve it, like for a basic case, and then from there I just work with it.
So do you literally give the correct answer and say, hey, this is a question I'm asking, this is the right answer, give me
Yeah,
three
yeah.
other options that are weird, funny, and almost sound like they could be
Yeah, and then they
plausible?
give me some weird ones, and then from there I just rephrase it to make it sound better.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
it's crazy, right? AI nowadays.
Duncan, do you have a plumbing problem at your end, or is that the sound in the
No,
image that
that's a sound effect. I was about to say there's some random weird noises. I'm pretty sure everyone hears it.
I was giving this polite, is it you or is it me kind of looks for sometimes? So.
Oh wait, did you change the format? Or was
Sorry,
that
I was playing around with it. No, I
okay,
will
yeah,
go back
sure.
to. Is this what we had? No, this is what we
Yeah,
had.
we could use this as well, but it covers the option. So yeah.
Okay, so this is the best one.
Okay, so should we show the answer then?
Let's show the answer.
Okay, cool. And the answer is number 4. I mean, it's the most obvious one if you look at it, right? From all
They
the
completed their first deliveries without human.
self-driving trucks, right?
Ah.
I think it's the most sensible one out of the 4.
And Hari Suri wants each of these answers to be true. So do we, Hari, absolutely. They are actually quite funny, right? I mean, they're quite. God, this is hilarious. Okay, Duncan, we're speeding up.
Yeah, let's go there. I was just about to say that I find it like if the first one was right, I that'd be so funny, yeah. If the AI driver was actually caught arguing. Okay, next question. Okay, let's see if Hari gets this right. Why did Elon Musk make headlines about stranded astronauts? Was it number 1, he joked about charging them extra for a return ticket? Or is it number 2, he claimed they could just chill on Mars for a while? Number 3, SpaceX developed an emergency plan to bring them back? Or he suggested using Tesla autopilot to bring them home? Why did he make headlines? I mean, Elon also has some very controversial opinions about a lot of things. So what do you think? Do you know the answer to this, Lux? Do you happen to read this?
I think I know the answer, right?
Yeah? Okay, all right.
I think I do. Let's see what the answers are that are coming in. Duncan, actually, I would love to do an ad hoc poll as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Actually, no, not a poll. Let's make it an open-ended. Let's just do a talking tiles, maybe.
Okay.
So, folks, as you answer this question, we've been thinking about it. So we use these trivia sessions and everything to stress test the product, put it out there, see what happens and everything. It's great. We get to test it on multiple platforms, but it's also not so great because the latency, for no fault of ours, it's just that's the way it is. YouTube has a 30-second latency. So by the time you see the question we are asking you now, what I'm talking about now actually happened 30 seconds ago. So you're seeing something 30 seconds late, and then you're responding, and then we're seeing it, and you're seeing our response to your questions again 30 seconds later. So it's a bit weird, so to speak. With Zoom or Teams or Google Meet, the latency is almost zero. It's instantaneous, and some of you who've joined our previous session know that. So just curious about opinions, and we'll run that after this. Should we run this only on the streaming platforms? Should we do Zoom and the streaming platform? So allow some people to come in on Zoom, do it only on Zoom. We just open to suggestions. We're trying to figure out what's the best way to stream and do these sessions and workshops, and would love some opinions on that. But that's a great point. This arrogance, it should be number 2. Yeah. With his current profit maximization, it might be number 1 too, Tina.
Yeah. Return ticket. Okay, cool. Okay, on that note, let's just show the answer. We can do the talking tiles, yeah, and get everyone's opinion.
Let's do that, please.
Okay. And the answer is let's just look at the main one. 43 for 0.4, yeah? Tesla autopilot. The correct answer is number 3. SpaceX developed an emergency plan to bring them back. So it seems that there's I don't know, but it seems on the headlines, they were just saying about under the Biden administration, there were some astronauts that were left stranded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing to do with the Biden administration per se. It's just that it happened during that time.
Yes,
ISS missions and all, which are much longer in terms of planning horizons and implementation horizons. So I don't know if there's any correlation that way. I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
the way the news strings it up is makes it sound very terrible on the end. Okay, either way, let's create a ad hoc. Yeah, you wanted a talking tiles, right?
yeah. Let's just run it there.
Okay, cool. And what do you want the heading to be?
How should we stream in future?
Okay, how should we?
Yeah, folks. So we're just looking for any suggestions are good, but try a different thing. Oh, okay, that's good. You love these world and earth map themed things, right? And I noticed
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. I like when we have like not necessarily just a plain background or some colors. I like when there's an image there.
And then you're asking a question about Elon Musk and SpaceX. And
Yeah, exactly. That also.
Yeah, so looking for feedback, folks. I mean, should we do it only on Zoom? Should we do it different playing things? So what do we have over here? When is a spinning
So we have
wheel coming up?
soon, Dan, soon. He commented once on YouTube and another time on Kick. I guess he really wants us to do the spinning wheel. We should do it at the end.
I think we should, yes. And the spinning wheel, just as we do this. Peter, if you can put your first feedback back again, please. The round robin one, which you got it down there. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It didn't get captured by talking tiles. But the spinning wheel, which Dan is referring to, is one that automatically takes people based on participation. And then spins, says anyone who's participated so far, take their names, put it into a wheel, spin the wheel. So the thing is, it doesn't know the difference between Dan on Twitch and Dan on Kick and Dan on YouTube, which kind of tells you now why you have a Dan on Twitch and a Dan on Kick and a Dan on YouTube, because somebody knows how to game the system. So, okay, only YouTube. While doing handstands, Duncan, I think we should give a high five to each of us.
How should we?
Nobody said stop. Save the planet. Stop streaming. The world will be better off if you guys stop doing this. Nobody said that, right? And if anyone says it from this point on, it doesn't count because you heard me say it first. Use your phones and stream from the park. I think you're going to ask Peter Claridge to do some streaming, right? So,
yeah, why not? Yeah, it seems like he has some very creative ideas for us, right? Maybe we should include him in these ideas.
Okay.
Seems like
so, folks, folks, join us for future live streams. We're going to have the gent who leads our marketing, Peter Claridge, streaming to you from a park in the UK while doing handstands, and he's going to be doing a round robin. So each week is going to be a different streaming platform. You miss him, and it's gone. You'd have done 3 handstands between then and the next time. Right? Okay. Duncan, are we going to do a spinning wheel, or we'll do that later?
If you want to, should we do it for Dan so far?
No, I think we'll send the universe the wrong message, and we Dan might jump off if we do that.
Yes. We have to make sure
we want Dan around. Yeah. Let's go let's do a rapid one with the next few questions. How about that?
Okay, cool. All right, let's go.
Okay. Yep,
okay. Do that. Next question.
Thank you, folks.
We'll review those answers again later once the stream ends. Okay, so the next question is: what was the controversy surrounding the Brutalist film? Have you watched that, Lux?
I need to carve out 4 hours on my calendar to watch it because it's 3 hours and 45 minutes with a 15-minute break. It's not showing in any theater near our house, and it's not on any streaming platform. So I think they're very, very brutal about where you can see the Brutalist spectrum, but very keen to see.
Call that brutal. Okay, and the options are: number 1, its editor revealed they use AI in the editing process. Number 2, the director claimed it was the first post-human film. Okay, and number 3, a deep fake of the lead actor made it into the final cut. And number 4, if it was shot in black and white or just had bad lighting. I haven't watched the film itself, but I assume that majority of the scenes are in black and white.
I don't know actually.
But
it's supposed to be a beautiful film. So it's apparently a brilliantly done film.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should watch it this weekend. If I can find where. Yeah.
If you can what? Sorry.
I said no. I was saying if I can find it because you were telling me that it's not streaming in any platforms, right?
Oh no, it's not streaming. It's not available for rental or purchase. And like Peter says, it's only half the length of a Bollywood movie because it's only 3 hours and 45 minutes. Which anyone who's seen a Bollywood movie knows is nothing. It's par for the course, right? Okay, you got some answers over here. What's the?
What's the answer?
Oh no, wait. Let's wait for Hari Suri's answer to come in.
Oh
Hari
yeah, what's
Suri,
Hari?
the quizzer,
What's Hari?
and this is just to be. Okay, that's interesting. Hari Suri actually put a 4 in the chat, but it doesn't pull up a 4. So I think we should. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Thank you, Hari, for helping us find a bug over here. For some reason, we didn't take the LinkedIn comment and visualize that into the number 4.
I see.
Or it just knows that Hari Suri cannot be wrong. What is the right answer, Duncan?
Okay, and the right answer is number 1. Its editor revealed they use AI in the editing process. So it seems there was some controversy around it. Like,
Okay,
is there
I
something
didn't
wrong
know
about
this. No?
using AI? I don't know. I feel like it's fine, right? Or is it just weird because it's supposed to be acted out?
I mean, acted out, yes, I guess, but editing. There was a whole. We did that in a previous quiz, right? Coca-Cola got a lot of flack for.
Oh yes. Using ads, yeah.
Oh, the fours just came in now. I don't know where they came in from
Yeah.
Angie or Hari or both, but we got some fours coming in now. So it looks
Yeah,
like
no,
LinkedIn is a
actually,
little sluggish.
yeah, no, I'm not quite sure. You already found the 4 before it even popped up here on the Restream chat overlay. How did you?
I mean, I saw it
know
in the chat. I saw it in the
chat
in the
overlay?
chat itself. Yeah, in the
Yeah, I
chat sidebar that we have here. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I just saw it just now, like just a few seconds back, like immediately as it started populating.
I think Hari is doing some voodoo there. Yeah, that's.
Okay, cool. All right, let's
The
go to the
next
next
one.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is what happened apparently. I didn't know this. Look at this.
Yeah.
They made Adrian Brody's voice more Hungarian. I mean, he plays a Hungarian
Ah,
architect
yeah.
in the movie, and they used AI to make his voice sound more Hungarian. So it's not
Really?
just chop editing kind of a thing. They
Yeah.
actually tweaked it. Hey, thank you, Sean. That's an interesting piece of trivia. Didn't know that.
Yeah, lovely.
Now we are Hungary for more.
Very good to know that we have a lot of people in tune with what's happening in the pop culture world as well. Okay, all right. Next question. What is the first aid benefit concert raising money for? Is it number 1, supporting the reconstruction of historical landmarks? Number 2, funding fire safety technology for Hollywood movie sets? Number 3, providing mental health resources for first responders? Or number 4, helping victims of the California wildfires? Do you know there's a concert happening?
I heard about it. In fact, I heard that the people involved in this are the same people involved in planning out the Grammys, and they were trying to figure out how to do it without being too tone deaf and with everything that was happening.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Duncan, in my defense, Peter says this about you. I'm not saying it. Peter's saying it. You know what he's referring to?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. What is it?
I made a very bad pun, and either you very smartly ignored everything I said after
Actually, I
Shan's
was reading the chat. Yeah, tell me.
Shan put this right about the Hungarian thing.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe you thoroughly, very rightfully ignored it, but I said we are Hungary for more things like this. So.
Oh yeah, I sorry. I honestly missed that. Yeah, I was just looking at this. I was trying to figure out why there was a delay from my end from the chat overlay. So, for a second there, I wasn't concentrating.
I wouldn't blame you for ignoring me.
Okay, this is I was just worried. I just had to check maybe there's anything wrong. Yeah. Okay, but it seems all the answers are coming through. It's pretty good. We're not missing anything actually.
Oh, okay. So there's a bit of a lag coming in. Got it.
Yeah.
Good to know. What is it?
Okay, lovely. Let's just do the answer then. And the answer is helping victims of the California wildfires. Well, not much to say here, right? Or do you have comments?
I think I read something in the newspaper about how the same folks are planning out the Grammys. This Sunday, I believe, is the Grammys. And it's a challenge, right? Because it's happening in California, in Los Angeles, right next to where the wildfires happen. So it's very easy to get it wrong and sound tone deaf and have a celebration with glitz and glamour at the same time. There's so much of pain and suffering happening. But the concert happened, and they're planning some other stuff, and they're trying to figure out the best way to do it. So it'll be interesting to see how they talk about it and address it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You heard him. Okay. The next. I see people are still putting in answers. I think so. They're having fun. Yeah.
Hey,
okay. All right.
It's the person whose age shall not be named, and she's participating on her birthday. If I were you, I wouldn't say anything more.
I was saying have fun. That's all I said. I said they're having fun, and I'm glad they're having fun. Okay, what's the next question, right? What is reportedly happening between Oracle and TikTok? Is it number one, Oracle to rebrand TikTok as Enterprise Dance Cloud? Number two, Trump administration is negotiating an Oracle takeover of TikTok. Or number three, TikTok is testing a workspace that shows PowerPoint slides. I think so. This is one of the few which have only three options instead of four. Maybe next time we should have like 4 or 5. I think so. We can do that, right?
No,
Or
I
is
think
four
you
the
can
limit?
have more. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Next time we'll have like 5, 6 to be even more crazy.
Is the readability of the text an issue with the background? I mean, I love the background. I'm just wondering the white against the thing is,
Yeah.
maybe solid ones.
I was wondering, but then when I look at it from the Restream studio, it looks pretty fine. I assume it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless maybe yeah, maybe we should change it a bit. Maybe add more contrast. Just to
Actually, I'm curious if people are watching this on their laptops or their phones. You should probably run a poll. Are you watching this on a big screen or a phone? You know? Yeah.
yeah, we should do that. But a majority of our views are from YouTube.
But again, phone or laptop, right?
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. Do you know you can check how many people are viewing us from which platform on the Restream
Including
studio?
which platform? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so you got 7 on YouTube.
You see
Okay,
that? Yeah.
but it doesn't show Kick.
Yeah.
That's strange, and it doesn't show LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at just now. I just saw it
Something
just now
buggy.
as well because I just saw Hari's response to. I mean, he just showed number 2, right, as the answer, but I didn't see LinkedIn though in the list, and I was a bit shocked.
Yeah, you got Hari, Tina, Peter on LinkedIn, but it says nobody's on LinkedIn at our end over here. So
See, Peter has confirmed for us. He said readability seems fine to me, and I'm half blind without my glasses, so I think so. We're good.
we
We're
are
good, Lux.
okay.
No
I
worries.
think Peter's just feeling guilty about saying this, so he's being nice to you.
Come on, Peter. Come on. The thing is, do you realize this? Whenever I'm just not paying attention for a few seconds, right? Peter always just happens to ask me questions. Then,
What's the answer here?
yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let's look at the answer, and the answer is not surprising. It's number 2. So it seems that there's some negotiation going on about Oracle taking over TikTok.
The news cycle on this is changing so rapidly. The last 2 days, I've been reading news about Microsoft or Perplexity doing the same thing. Yeah. So there's a lot of talks around Microsoft, and I mean, don't know if that is true or which one is true, but the 3 names that are being tossed around are Microsoft, Perplexity, and Oracle at this point. And then, of course, there is one about Twitter doing it and Elon Musk taking over TikTok as well. So no clue which way it's headed.
Yeah, actually, in the previous presentation that we created, right, for the previous live stream, I think so. There was a question on Perplexity putting a bid for TikTok.
So we'll have this question every week, but we'll have a different bunch of options.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll just.
How many questions more do we have? Because now we have to do
it.
it. I mean, Dan has asked us for the spinning wheel. So,
yeah, just one more. We're done. We'll do the spinning.
Dan, one more and we're done. I didn't mean to make that sound poetic, but done and Dan. Yes. Okay, one more.
Yeah. I think so. I know why he's so eager, because every time we've done the spinning wheel, like I think so, he's won like twice already, and I think so he wants to win again.
Okay, quick one here. Maybe we'll figure out.
Yeah. So here's the last one, and this is a bit interesting. The last question is: why was Meryl Streep in the news for an unusual wildfire escape story? Was it number 1, she jumped into a swimming pool to avoid the flames? Number 2, she was airlifted out by a fan who recognized her? Number 3, she stayed behind, insisting she could act her way out of it? Or number 4, she cut a car-sized hole in her neighbor's fence to escape?
I'm sorry for laughing when you read out option number 3, but it was too funny.
Yeah,
and Hari, there was an option. I remember that about 3 years back as well when this started off the whole TikTok thing. Okay, just to clarify, this is not about Oracle rescuing Meryl Streep from the fire. This is about Oracle, the previous point. But yes, I think there was something happening there. Absolutely.
Glad that you made sure that people wouldn't misunderstand.
Dan is on every network. Dan is on YouTube. Dan is on Kick. Dan is on Twitch, I think. So he's gaming it. He is gaming this.
I'm telling, and the thing is, in the spinning wheel, shouldn't there be like 3 or
Yeah,
4
there will
entries
be.
of Dan? If
I mean,
that's
the wheel is literally going to go the sound of it like dun
Mm.
dun 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 dun. Right.
exactly.
All right, we got a few answers over there. Number 2, airlifted out by a fan who recognized her. Interesting.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that. So even Hari thinks it's number 2. Okay, we have Shan saying number 1. Oh, very surprising. Okay. I thought. Okay, you know what? Let's show the correct answer.
Let's
Should we
go
go
for
for
it.
it? Peter. Dan, Peter,
On
this is
it.
you. Okay, and the correct answer is number 4. She cut a car-sized hole in her neighbor's fence to
That's pretty
escape. Can you
crazy.
believe it? Can you believe Meryl
You know
Streep
why
did
she did
that?
that though?
I'm not sure. I think so. I think so. There was a
Yeah.
tree that blocked her exit way, and then she had to do that. It's but very impressive.
Crazy. Yeah.
If there was ever an apocalypse, I want her in my team. I need her in
It's,
my
it's
team.
crazy. Yeah, she exactly that. Apparently, there was a tree blocking the driveway, so she borrowed her neighbor's garden shears. Actually, went and politely asked for it. Came, cut a hole in the fence, and then drove through their yard, and then went out from that side, which is pretty crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know. I don't have. I'm lost for words. Okay, cool though. Cool. Okay, let's do the spinning wheel for Dan then, and we'll end it there.
I believe the rains came a couple of days back, and hopefully we've seen the last of those fires over there. It's been pretty crazy. What are we doing? Are we doing anyone
Yeah,
with one
it is.
comment, or down the line we should do people who got the answers right?
Mm.
But right now, let's just do. Are we doing that yet?
Okay.
Are we doing top
I mean,
scorers?
I don't think. I mean, yeah, we could do a top scorers, but
Let's do
I
it.
mean,
Okay.
18 commenters. Yeah, we should do top scorers, right? But then Dan has been commenting so, like once there,
Let's
once
do
here.
both. Let's do one with the
You
top
think they get to?
scorers,
Okay.
and let's do one with everybody who's put at least one comment. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then all users.
Okay, let's
then,
do all
for
users.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Team? Any team in particular you want? Lux. We have
Let's
Thanksgiving
do
also. You want to
the
relive
striped
Thanksgiving.
colors one, which looks like Martha Stewart's stripes. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
This one? The Zoom team? Okay. Cool. Okay.
I haven't seen these new themes. They're very, very cool.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know we had a Zoom team. Yeah. Okay, we have another imposter here. Yeah? We have one.
What happens if you remove Luxtina's? Okay.
Yeah, we'll remove her for now. Okay, cool. So she's not in this.
Let's see who comes in next.
Okay, so first winner was Luxtina. Second one is Dr.
You got
Linda.
give her the prize.
Happy
birthday
Happy birthday
to you.
to you. Quack, 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 quack.
Thank you.
for Hari.
We got the duck thing as well.
Okay, should we run it one last time then?
Okay,
Just
let's do
so
that.
that
I was wondering if you want to run
we
the
can
top
have
winners
the-
thing. I want to see if that's working. Do you think? Whatever, up to you.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's just do this one
Sounds
time
good.
and then we'll change it. Cool? Okay. One more time.
I love our spinning wheel. Dan hasn't won so far.
Peter Claridge. Oh, Dan. I feel bad for Dan.
We have to run the other top one and see if Dan comes in there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's make it. Where's Witty?
This part of the program is sponsored
wanna
by
put it-
Dan.
Wait, you want it to be only for
Yeah,
the top
I
scorers,
just want to see
right?
how that works. I haven't used it much.
I mean, did we not do the top scorers just now? Or did we just did all interactions? I think we did
We
top
did?
scorers just now. Yeah, we did. We did top scorers and the
Okay.
all users. Because there were only 13 names here. If it was 18, it might be much bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we removed
Okay, let's do the 18.
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
We'll do the 18.
Because we have a very simple
Okay.
mandate. This is what you need to do, Duncan. Spin till I win, says
Okay.
Dan.
Spin dinner. Okay, how should we filter the users? One comment
One
or
comment,
minimum?
that's fine.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, let me choose the theme now. Let me go Christmas because I miss Christmas.
I love this theme.
Okay. Even I do. We should have more, holiday themed. Okay, congratulations, whoever this is. Could this have been you? I think this could have been you because you commented on the restream chat overly earlier, right?
Oh, so it pulls up the
And then there
restream
was
chat? Is that
no
what
name.
happens?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
take
yeah. I
it.
think
Yeah.
so. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, Dan. I mean, come on, Dan.
We're going to be
I
here
feel like
all
Dan
day. I think.
deserves it. Saeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
But Saeed, I don't think he's here. He joined us in the beginning. I don't know if Saeed's around right now. I haven't seen him in the chat. So we'll spin it one last time. And if it's not
Okay.
Dan,
One last.
Dan, sorry, but I think you can take it.
Next time. Yeah.
It's interesting. Restream pulls up the comment as this. Thank you, Stream Alive. Face fuchsia poop shape. Congratulations, Sean.
And Shad won. Congrats, Shad. That's me, says Shad. Says that. I love that
Yep.
positivity. Okay, cool. Lovely.
Oh, and LinkedIn Live froze.
All right.
Okay. And that's good to know as well. Yeah, LinkedIn Live leaves a lot to be desired as far as streaming goes. We're trying to figure that out. So thank you for letting us know, Hari. We'll go check it out and see what happens. I don't know if it's a restream LinkedIn Live connection or just a LinkedIn Live thing. Yeah. Is that how? Oh,
Okay.
that's a restream thing. It's
Cool.
pulling up the images, right? Ah,
Yeah.
there we are. Okay. Cool. Super. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Any last words, Duncan, before you get roasted for all that you said at the beginning of this?
Pray for me, guys. I hope my aunt will.
I mean, you doctored the spin for her to win.
After
So.
I post the age. Yeah, I mean, she won, no, right? She has to be a bit more calm. I hope she gives me food. Yeah, she cooks such good food for her birthday, so I can't wait to have that. Right after this, I'm going to have dinner. I hope she doesn't take a piece out of my plate. Yeah, but nothing else I want to say. Just join us next time. You're going to see us same time, same day, Thursdays every week.
That's good. Thank you, everyone. See you next week. Thank you, Hari.
Thank you. Okay.
And